Jenny! Are you there? I just wanted to let you know that I'm about to leave, so if you could please feed Mia, that would be great. Lately, she has been really into caviar on toast with the side of some kind of sparkling soda. So if you have any of that, it would also be great.
Regina, do we really have to go through this whole thing again? I have told you that I'm sick with a serious fever and I need to rest in bed.
Oh, come on! Graham is away on a business trip and I just want to get out of the house to have a little fun.
I understand. But you seem to think that I run some kind of free daycare and cafeteria out of my house, which I don't.
Are you really telling me that you don't want to get to spend more time with your niece? What do you think she would say if she knew that?
That isn't the issue. I love getting to spend time with Mia, in fact.
Well, perfect! Then I guess there really isn't any issue left to talk about, is there?
Yes, there very much is. Whenever she comes over, you always give me very specific things that I can and can't feed her. I am not a restaurant, and I don't like being given these strict guidelines to follow when I'm the one doing you a favor.
You know, for a woman who just lives off of her husband, you sure seem to think that you have a lot of say in what goes on around here.
What are you talking about? I'm just asking you to find somewhere else to watch your daughter now and then. Is that really so wrong?
I think you're forgetting that I am your husband's sister, and that means that what I say takes precedence over what you say. Got it?
Well, if you want me to watch Mia, can you at least bring her over after she's had something to eat?
Well, I don't see what the point of sending her over to you would be if I did that.
So that is what you've been after this whole time, then?
I don't have the time for this. The fact of the matter is that I have plans and you don't, so you're going to watch Mia for me.
You do realize that I have the flu, right? Do you really want to risk me giving it to her?
Oh, please. She's a kid. Do you really think that you're carrying more germs than she is right now? Besides, if she does get sick, it'll just give her immunity.
This is a 5-year-old girl that we are talking about. You should not be putting her in harm's way of diseases like this.
She is a 5-year-old girl who is my daughter, and she will do whatever I tell her to do. Got it?
Look, the bottom line is that I can't watch her today.
Man, you can be so useless sometimes. Isn't there anything you have in the freezer or something like that?
Can you please not talk to me like that? There are things in the freezer, but some things Mia can take and some things she can't, and I'm not in the mood to explain it all right now.
So basically, you're telling me that there is plenty for her to eat over there if I drop her off?
There are things in the fridge like ingredients that when combined and cooked would make something to eat for Mia. Yes.
Ugh. Why are you just impossible to deal with sometimes? Why do you always have to act like this?
Well, Dylan doesn't really have any problems with me the way I am, and that is good enough for me.
Oh man. Now you're going to make me late for my trip. I have to think of some way that I can get you to watch Mia.
I think I've already made it pretty clear to you that I would prefer you to not do that if it's all right.
I got it! I'll send Mia over as your nurse and she can take care of you.
Yeah, I'm really fine, thanks. I don't want her to do that.
Oh, please. There is no need to be modest. You're her aunt, after all. She should learn how to take care of family. Maybe she can even cook for you.
I don't really feel like eating, actually. I've pretty much just been having oatmeal and other really bland foods.
Oh, come on! Now you're just being ridiculous. We're a family, and family looks out for one another. That's why I'll make sure to tell Mia to take extra special care of you.
Please, Regina. I seriously don't want to deal with this. Can you just please knock it off? What is the matter with your daughter? Do you have any idea just how badly that burned? I think I might actually need to go get treated for these.
Oh no. I am so sorry that Mia accidentally spilled all that hot water on you.
Do you really think this is something that's going to be resolved with a mere sorry? I just walked through the emergency room doors.
Well, you can't really blame Mia. She just thought that you needed some heating up is all.
Do you really think that I'm going to buy that at all?
Oh, come on. Besides, it's not me that you should be getting mad at. Go yell at Mia instead.
So you're telling me that it was Mia who thought all by herself to boil a kettle of water, pour it in a cup, walk up 2 flights of stairs with it, and then throw it on me?
Well, you know kids. They can be so unpredictable. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, fine then. And just what were you doing in the house while all of this was happening?
Me? Well, I was just sitting in the living room watching some TV is all.
So you didn't feel any need to keep an eye on your daughter as she used the stove?
Of course not. Mia is a big girl and knows how these things work. She didn't need any of my help to figure it out.
Okay. But what about when I heard you outside my bedroom door moments before Mia came in? I heard you tell her that the water would warm me up and make me feel better.
Are you sure you heard me say that? Maybe it's just your fever making you hear things, don't you think? Anyways, she's just a kid, so there's no point being upset over things she's done.
Some of the water got on my face and burned it bright red. What are you going to do if any scarring is left, huh?
Oh, please, it'll be fine. I mean, you're already married, so it isn't like you'll have to worry about finding another husband or anything like that.
You know, most parents would apologize when their child does something that hurt others.
Well, I guess I'm not like other parents. I want Mia to learn about what it means to own up to the things she does. I don't think it would help teach a good lesson if I went around apologizing for her.
And this is really how you've been raising your child to act then?
Oh, like you even know anything about what it's like to be a parent. I don't need to take this from you.
So you don't even feel remotely upset that your child threw scalding hot water on me? That doesn't bother you at all?
Why would it bother me? I already told you that I didn't have anything to do with it.
Don't tell me that this is all because there wasn't any food ready for Mia to eat in the fridge when you got here.
What? Of course not. How could you even say that? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
I already told you that I've been lying in bed sick, so there were only a few ingredients in the fridge.
So is that why it looked so bare when I opened it?
That's right. And I don't believe that you weren't even thinking about the food, since you said yourself that that's half the reason you leave Mia with us.
Hey, I really don't appreciate the way that you're talking to me right now. Honestly, just who do you think you are?
I think that I'm your sister-in-law, and that you seem to have some kind of weird grudge against me.
Ugh, you really are so annoying sometimes. I mean, what do you even want me to say to that, huh?
Well, how is Mia? Is she all right? I screamed pretty loud, but I really hope that I didn't scare her.
Man, that was so funny. You screamed so loud. You should have seen the look on Mia's face.
Well, you lied to her. She thought that she was doing something to help me when in fact she was doing the exact opposite. Just please tell her not to do anything like that to anyone ever again, okay? I don't care whose fault it really is, so long as it doesn't happen again.
Pfft, that's not my job. Mia should know by now what to do and not to do around other people. Maybe people should just be more careful.
I really don't even know how to respond to that. You know, you look so sweet and put together on the outside, but all of that just hides how rotten you are on the inside.
You are seriously crossing a line right now. Next time, it's going to be more than just hot water that you get thrown on you.
It sounds to me like you might have some control of that. Don't tell me that this is something you're going to do.
Of course not. I was just telling you what Mia was saying she was going to do with you.
Do you really expect me to believe that a 5-year-old girl would talk like that to someone?
You have totally ruined this day for me. Do you realize that? I was supposed to be halfway to my destination by now. But now I've got to take Mia out for dinner.
Oh no! You have to actually feed your daughter for once? That's just terrible. I hope you can survive that.
Hey, Jenny! What is going on here? Did you say something to Dylan?
Well, I only told him what happened yesterday. Is that what you're talking about?
He and my mom are blowing up my phone and leaving all kinds of angry messages with me.
It sounds to me like they are reacting pretty reasonably to what you did then. What's the problem here?
I didn't do anything is the problem here. It was all Mia! How can they blame me for something that she did?
Oh, right, that reminds me. I went to the police about this as well.
Hold on, what? Have you lost your mind? You called the police on a 5-year-old little girl?
Don't be stupid. Of course I called the cops and told them that it was all your fault.
What? How could you do that? I didn't even do anything, though.
Yes, you did. You told Mia what to do. You told her that the hot water would help me. You even gave her the mug of scalding water and told her to run into my room. What if Mia tripped and splashed the water all over herself, huh?
Don't go making up things that didn't happen. We are talking about the actual facts here.
Okay then. I'll ask one more time. Was it Mia who boiled the kettle of water at the house?
Of course it was. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I don't believe you. She couldn't have done that by herself.
And just where do you get off saying what my little girl can and can't do? She's really smart for her age. Of course she knows how to boil water.
Except for the fact that the kettle is a really old one that I got from my parents. The cap over the spout is practically rusted shut and you really need to force it open.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
I mean just that. We always talk about how we need to buy another one. But we just have never gotten around to it.
Oh, right. Well then, the cap on the spout must have been left open. Yes, that's it. It was. I remember now.
Hold on a second. I thought that you said that Mia did it all by herself and that you weren't helping her.
Well, of course I wasn't. But I showed her the kitchen, and when I walked in there, I saw that the cap was open.
Well, that's really interesting. Because I could hear the whistle of the steam from the boiling water from my room. The kettle wouldn't have made that sound if someone had left the cap open. So which is it?
How am I supposed to know? I told you that I wasn't there, and your fever has been making you hear things. Why don't you go ask Mia?
Well, this whole thing just gets more and more suspicious, doesn't it?
What are you talking about? I already told you that I don't know anything about the water, so quit asking.
Well, it's just that now I'm thinking about how the kettle is on one of the upper shelves of our kitchen, and there is no way a child could have gotten to it.
Well, that's because someone had already left it sitting on the stove. Mia didn't need to climb up to get it, you see.
Oh, come on. Do you really think I leave the kettle on the stove when it's not being used?
Okay, fine then. I guess that Mia did get it for herself. There. Are you happy now?
But Mia is way too short to climb up on top of the counter. Did she use a ladder or something?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. How many more times are we going to have to do this?
Yeah, I am just really not buying it. And you should be ashamed of trying to pin this all on your daughter.
Okay, fine. It's just that I thought no one would ever suspect anything if a child did it. I was so close to getting away with it.
So the truth finally comes out then, does it?
Yes, but I'm so sorry. Please, you have to forget all about this, Jenny. I was just upset and wasn't thinking straight, and I just wanted to teach you a lesson. You weren't doing as I was asking, so I felt like I had no choice. You understand that, right?
So you think that just because you were a little upset that you can throw hot water at people?
Okay, see? That's another thing that I was upset about. You're always talking down to me like that and acting like you're always right about everything. It really ticks me off.
Do you think I'm talking down to you for asking you not to scald me with hot water?
Please, my head is spinning. Graham is going to want a divorce if he hears about this.
Well, he really had no idea about the truth of what was going on. He thought that you and I were just getting along so great, didn't he?
He did. And he doesn't need to know about any of this.
In fact, do you know the reason why your mom has been so hesitant to tell him anything about the friction that you and I have been having?
Because he wanted to respect my privacy and handle it just between the two of us?
Not even close. I never said anything because Graham is always going on about how much joy you and Mia bring to him.
Well, then you don't want to ruin things for him, right?
I didn't. That's why I've kept so quiet in the first place. I thought I could hold back from doing anything as long as it was just between you and I.
That's right! That's what I'm saying. So really, there's nothing to worry about, right?
But there is something to worry about. This isn't the first time you've done this, is it? You did the same thing to another mom whose kid goes to the same school as Mia. Right?
Wait, hold on. How did you find out about this? What is going on here?
Well, apparently Dylan heard about this from her husband when the whole family went to Mia's Christmas recital. All the guys in the back with cameras were talking, and her husband pointed you out. I really don't know how you convinced her not to come after you the way that I'm doing now.
She was just always such a nice woman. It was so easy to get her to do whatever I wanted.
Well, I'm afraid that I'm not like that at all. You've been using me for free babysitting and food without ever once asking if it was all right first.
It's up to me! I can do whatever I want and you can't do a thing about it.
Are you serious? Just look around. Does it look like anyone is okay with you doing this? You are already 30 years old. Are you really this stupid?
I don't need to take this from you. You don't even have children of your own. Can you even? Is it possible for you? I doubt it. You're a terrible wife.
Even if I did have a kid, do you think it gives me free reign to just do whatever I want to other people?
But I just thought, if you thought it was Mia, that you would forgive her.
Yeah, I'm sure you did wish that it had gone like that. But I don't think the police are going to see things your way. Motherhood doesn't make you immune from the consequences of your actions.
But if I go, just think about Mia. What is going to happen to her?
Oh, I think that's already been settled. Your husband is going to come back from his business trip, pick up Mia, divorce you, and then that will be that.
You can't be serious about that, right? How am I supposed to live all on my own?
I guess you'll have to try your hand at a little thing called working, won't you? I mean, you'll have to find a job if you want to pay for the alimony and child support you'll have to cover for.
Wait, hold on. I'm the mom. I shouldn't have to pay for those things, right?
If you think that's all you'll have to pay for, you have got another thing coming.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh? Is that a threat?
In the end, the police caught Regina and charged her for the hot water incident. She was let off with a warning that she better not be back in court for anything in the next 3 years. Personally, I think she got off easy. During the divorce proceedings, however, Regina got so upset that she hit her husband's lawyer in the face and broke his nose. That landed her a nice sentence in jail. I was able to leave the hospital after being treated and thankfully have no scarring. I still love having Mia over and we still play often. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.